Good morning. I understand it's getting pretty wet out there, so I'm glad you're inside warm and dry. Welcome to Unity of Palmyra, where centered in love, we embrace a positive path for spiritual living. We are an open and affirming community. We love you exactly as you are in all of your magnificent glory, and we're so happy that you're here today. It's been a bit of a construction zone here this week, so if you see any ladders or trim peeking out from anywhere, just ignore them. Just pretend they're not there. And know that we are proceeding apace for our final lift installation. So, all right, let's take a nice big deep breath. As we settle into this warm and dry and loving space, as we let go of everything that was and everything that could be or may be, and we just let it all go. We breathe into this moment, into this place, into whatever place you are in right now. We turn off the phones and the televisions and the email notifications, and we come apart for a while. Taking a moment to simply breathe. Noticing that every inhale and every exhale is a beautiful example of taking in and letting go. Breathing in and breathing out. So we quiet the chatter in our mind. We open our heart. We become eager to receive whatever is offered today. And as always, we come together with gratitude as we say thank you for this time to come apart, to remember the truth of who we are, that we are spiritual beings having an incredible human experience. We say thank you for whatever safe space you are in today, whether you're with us here in the sanctuary or whether you are enjoying this experience from home. We're so glad you're here. And finally, we say thank you for one another, for this beloved community so dedicated to making a difference in the world, to being that change that we wish to see. And so it is. Amen. So please stand. Together, may the light we now kindle inspire us to use our powers to heal and not to hurt, to help and not to hinder, to bless and not to curse, to serve you, Divine Spirit. And so today we're going to be talking about the neutral zone and entering into that space of not knowing and chaos and confusion. And so we're going to relax into that. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, all is well. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release
and surrender. All is well, all is well. And now I see, I could turn and pray that I'm blessed with everything I have. I release my fear, 'cause it's oh so clear. I am held, I am loved, I am safe. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, all is well. And now I see what my life can be when I trust in the process and have faith. And now I know when I just let go that I have all I'll ever need. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, all is well, all is well. I am well.
And have faith. Amen? 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 Excellent. Let's share together in our vision. Centered in love, we embrace a positive path for spiritual living. And our mission, wherever we go and wherever we are, we provide a welcoming community that inspires and encourages all who gather here through the teaching, sharing, and practice of universal spiritual principles. And one of the ways that we practice here is to honor wherever you are on your hugging journey. So this tells us that it's okay for us to hug you. This says, I'd really rather have a handshake. And if you want us to leave you completely alone, just stay where you are, and we will honor whatever bubble you create about yourself. Have a great time.
I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting a message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Okay, here we go. Everybody sing. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting a message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting a message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here.
Anna in the back directing Jody. They're directing Jody. So thank you so much for that. And I know Jody appreciates it too. No, I know. All righty, so we have some announcements. First of all, our prayer chaplains today are Lisa and Linda Klein. They will be holding sacred space for us. I want you to notice that the sacred shop vac has been returned to its rightful owner. And so they will be over there after the service if you need some one-on-one prayer. And Linda, you'll be sharing joys and concerns today. All righty. So I'm going to try to go down these in order of dates. So Blue Christmas dinner and ritual is November 21st, which is a Friday. Please do sign up for that so that we set enough places for you. So Thanksgiving Love Feast and Decorating on November 23rd. That's turning into kind of a big day. We've decided that that our annual gratitude service that day, we're actually going to do a Taze gratitude service. So that if you've been to one of our Taze services before, it's not a normal service. It's music and prayers and readings and silence and meditation. So it's a different energy, but we're still going to have our traditional candle lighting. But I just wanted to give you a heads up. And the prayer chaplains are going to be assisting me that day. So it's going to be a super, super sweet service, so please come for that. And then we have our Love Feast. That sign up is downstairs. And then we also, before the turkey coma hits, we decorate as much as we can of the sanctuary and the church for Christmas before we all head home and hit the couch. So because we're having all of that on the 23rd, we've bumped our hug meeting to the 5th Sunday, which is November 30th, so that's going to be not the normal day. There's also been a request from some folks that if we could have like an hour or so once a month to take a deeper dive into spiral dynamics. And so, which I, of course, would love to do. So we're actually going to start it on the 30th. So we'll move through the hug meeting, and then for anybody that wants to stay, we're going to talk about the spiral. We're going to specifically, some of the questions are, how does the spiral relate to what's going on in our world? I personally am finding great comfort in the model right now because it just shows us we are evolving, right? And no matter how slowly evolution goes, you can't stop it. So please do join me after the hug meeting if you would like to talk about the spiral. We have Ken's concert on December 6th, which is a Saturday night. He'll be providing the music. I'll be providing the food. Please do come. Bring your friends, your family. It's just going to be a wonderful evening, and it's kind of our Christmas gift to you all. So we'd love it if we could fill the room and just have a great time together. Linda is going to be offering an essential oils workshop the very next day, which is the Sunday afternoon, which is going to be really cool. And we miscounted. We do have one more angel tag. So if you have not gotten an angel tag from our angel tree, please, there's one more left. And then finally, we did kind of drop something in our Facebook group. We could use a little bit of help today after the service. Diana and Jan and the ladies have been drywalling and spackling and sanding and helping us get ready for carpeting. And what we need now is just some help cleaning up. And we are going to start painting tomorrow. Anybody wants to help paint, we will be here. I'm going to put on the coffee and I'm going to turn on Christmas music. And we're going to have a good time. We're going to make a party out of it. Right? So, and this is totally unskilled painting. This is very little cutting. I will do that. This is just roll, 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 and roll some more. Okay? So, what? So tomorrow we're going to start about 10:30. Because I forgot I have a dentist appointment. And then Tuesday we'll be here all day, and hopefully we'll have it done by Tuesday, but I also have Wednesday blocked out in case we need it. So yeah, any help you can meet. We do have a carpet deadline of Friday at 8 a.m., so that's the deadline. So anyway, oh, and one more thing. Amanda and I have gotten together, and some of you may have seen this, again in the Facebook group. We have printed out a bunch of those one-bag meals, that everything is shelf-stable in the bags. And so we are going to set up a table in the bookstore today. We have recipes printed out. We're going to put out some 1-gallon bags. If you want to fill a bag, just grab a recipe, grab a bag, take it home, and bring it back. And then we're going to be rotating them into the little free library. And then we're also going to be filling the table in the big free library and have a little note out there that says, come on in and get a bag, right? So that's also going to be ongoing for the next couple of weeks until the SNAP payments start catching up. So, all right. Did I miss, bless you, anything? Lots. Keep selling opera fudge. I've decided I don't have time to sell opera fudge right now, so I'm just going to write a check. Can I just write a check, Gwen? Can I buy my way out of? Okay, great. Okay. Yeah. Yay. So, anything else? Awesome. Yeah, busy times here right now. Miss Becky, would you read the daily word? Okay.
Good morning. The word for today is glory. I am blessed to be part of the glory of God. I am a spiritual being, a glorious expression of God. As I live more fully into my divine nature, I better recognize my unity with life. Looking around me, I see the beautiful diversity of humanity. I also appreciate the vast variety of creatures on this earth. Whether of earth, sky, or water, all creatures are glorious components of the universe. I give thanks for each one, and I turn my attention inward. The glory of God within me is an inner kingdom where beautiful and loving thoughts live, kindness, warm memories, inspired motivation, and peace. As I bring my attention to the realm of my consciousness, I create within me a world of majesty, splendor, and wonder that I also find in the world around me. As I do, I discover the glory of God everywhere. And from Psalm 19:1, the heavens are telling the glory of God, and the firmament proclaims his handiwork.
I am home, my family is here. I feel loved by the ones I hold so dear. And when my family needs me, I promise to be there. And when I need my family, I'm lifted up in prayer.
And now at this time of our service, we do enter into prayer and reflection. I invite you to close your eyes or lower your gaze and begin to bring your awareness inward. And we begin by feeling that gratitude for one another, for the building that we are able to celebrate in, and this community, and all who support our services. And we know that among all of us, there may be some pain or grief, some sorrow or disappointment. And we reach our hearts out to surround those individuals and families. And we thank you for all the blessings that we have received, the jobs that have been discovered, or the housing, or reunions of families. And we spread our heart out to receive those blessings. And we extend our hearts even more beyond this building out into this town that is so accepting of unity. And we extend outward to community, families, or individuals that may be suffering from the loss of benefits, increased insurance premiums, all the rising prices that we are now facing. We wrap our arms around those that are suffering, and we offer the bags of groceries or gifts to Salvation Army recipients. And throughout this town, extending our hearts and love outwards to our whole nation that is feeling these same pains, disappointments. As we extend our hearts outward, we bless all these individuals and our leaders, that we extend love to them in the best way that we can. And we bring our hearts back to this moment in time, feeling blessed with this community, with this awesome music team, our tech people, and Reverend Stephanie, who is supporting us, and all the prayer chaplains as well, supporting each and every one of you. And we ask that any prayers that are needed, please put them in the little church, bring them to us. And we join our hearts together in music. Now with Namaste.
Namaste. The God in me beholds the God in you. Namaste. You are beautiful. You are whole. You are beautiful. You are whole. Quiet my soul, 'cause you're teaching me how to slow down. Surrender it all, let you take control and slow down. I know you're not far away from me, you are so close now. I'm waiting in the stillness, I need to hear your voice now. And you're telling me quiet, you don't have to be so frightened about what tomorrow brings. Just keep taking it slow, look down and be close, and I'm never gonna leave you. Promise I'll never forsake you, so don't even worry now. You just gotta let go, keep taking it slow and slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Love is patient, love is kind, and good things sometimes take some time. And you're telling me quiet, you don't have to be so frightened about what tomorrow brings. Just keep taking it slow, I will always be close, and I'm never gonna leave you. Promise I'll never forsake you, so don't even worry now. You just gotta let go, trying to be in control and slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down.
Anybody else need that song this morning? Okay. That was gorgeous. Thank you. I know you always get so nervous at the piano, but you do a beautiful job. It was beautiful. Oh my goodness. It's gorgeous. So Janie and I are planning Christmas. Woohoo. Lots of carols will be involved this year. All right, so we are in week 5 of our transition series. Last week we looked at endings, Next week, we're going to look at what beginnings look like. And this week, we're going to be looking at the neutral zone. That is that place between endings and beginnings. So we finished up last week by looking at at disorientation, and I want to reshare the quote that's going to move us into this week. Bridges says, "Disorientation is meaningful, but it isn't enjoyable." Disorientation is that final step of the ending process. Marilyn Ferguson describes it as, "It's like being in between trapezes. It's Linus when his blanket is in the dryer. There's nothing to hold on to." So it can feel a little scary. It can feel a little chaotic. It can feel a whole lot uncomfortable, because this neutral zone, this time in between the ending and the beginning, is marked by a whole lot of surrender and a whole lot of unlearning, a whole lot of letting go of what no longer works for us or who we no longer are. Remember, we talked last week about Jack Kornfield's beautiful piece on, we've shifted now from what am I going to be when I grow up to who am I, right? And so this community is having an opportunity to redefine itself as my ending comes in May and your new beginning comes with whoever your new spiritual leader is. And so it's a time that we don't want to rush through, hence our choice of song this morning. It's sometimes, when we as human beings are uncomfortable, we think I'm just going to push through this and get comfortable again as soon as possible. Yeah, don't do that this time. Use the neutral zone to redefine yourselves, to decide who are we really, and how do we want to show up in the world? What's the difference we have come here to make in the world? So Jean Houston refers to this time as going into the belly of the whale. Remember the Jonah story where Jonah went into I think I need to do an Old Testament Bible series, you guys. I'm thinking that I need to bring out like the felt that my grandmother used to do in United Methodist Vacation Bible School that we went to every other year when we came home when Dad had leave, right? And she had all the felt characters on the board, and she would do Joseph and Jonah and all those fun characters. They actually have wonderful metaphorical meanings. They actually have a lot to teach us as long as we don't take them too literally. So Jonah tried to avoid the process of endings and beginnings by leaving town, but instead he ended up in the belly of the giant fish, the whale, which forced him to surrender, which forced him to embrace the ending. So we don't really want to end up in the belly of a giant whale, do we? Okay, so there's also a time in the neutral zone where we can feel kind of aimless. We can feel like there's a sense of almost dormancy, right? I think of this as the time in the chrysalis where the caterpillar has completely turned into goo. Right? It can feel a little messy. It can feel like nothing's happening. It can feel like, well, I'm not a caterpillar anymore, but I'm not a butterfly yet. What the heck am I? Right? Who the heck am I? Who the heck are we? So he says it's like a strange no man's land between one world and the next world. It's a zone where you can pick up mixed signals, some coming from the past and some coming from the future. I think of like a radio transmission, right? I think I have a piece of my protein bar stuck in my throat. Bear with me. Okay, we'll see if that gets it down. And Misty, if I need more water, you can. So he says sometimes all those signals come together and they just jumble into noise. Other times they come together and they just completely cancel each other out when we're just totally in silence, right? A lot of silence in this phase. So he says it's a low pressure area where all kinds of heavy weather is drawn into the vacuum left by the loss. Time slows down in the neutral zone. So I think of transition. For any of you who've ever given birth, you know that transition has another definition. It's the really extremely painful part of childbirth, where it's that end of labor where you're actually pushing out that baby, that very large baby. And the thing with transition is that part of the birth is you can't start pushing too soon, right? Thanks. I think I'm almost got it down there. If you push too soon, if you're not dilated enough, just hang in there with me through the biology lesson, okay? It can harm you or the baby, right? You need to be ready to push. You need to be ready to give birth in order for the birth process to be healthy for both the baby and the mother. And so it's a wonderful metaphor because we don't want to rush the neutral zone. We don't want to rush that dormant time in between where we're letting go of what was and we're not quite sure yet what is going to look like, right? We want to be able to relax into it, to surrender to it, to relax and let go. You notice the theme of today's service? Okay. So because we're uncomfortable in the not knowing, we want to rush it. And our practice for right now is to not rush it, to be willing to not know what is coming next, but to continue to show up as who we are with one another and with the greater community. So Dr. Armin Wanner, he's an expert on Freudian and Jungian psychology. He says, this is again another understatement, we don't like sitting in the tension, right? Either as individuals or as society. We want instant gratification. We want to know right now what's going to happen so that we can feel good, right? So that the discomfort and the tension goes away. It's like, one of my favorite quotes by Pema Chodron about us wanting to be comfortable, us wanting to not be uncomfortable. And she says, if we lead a life that goes beyond pettiness and prejudice and always wanting to make sure that everything turns out on our own terms, to lead a more passionate, full, and delightful life than that, we have to realize that we can endure a lot of pain and pleasure. Isn't that interesting? Endure a lot of pleasure for the sake of finding out who we are and what our world is. She says if we're committed to comfort at any cost, as soon as we come up against the very tiniest edge of pain, we're going to run. And we're never going to know what's beyond the pain. We're never going to know what's beyond that, she says, that barrier or wall or fearful thing. So we don't like to not know. We do not like chaos. Right? But chaos is also creation. In the beginning was chaos, right? The universe was created out of chaos. Bridges says, chaos is not a mess, but rather it is the primal state of pure energy to which the person returns for every true new beginning. How's that for a definition? The primal state of pure energy. It is only from the perspective of the old form that chaos looks fearful. From any other perspective, it looks like life itself, as yet unshaped by purpose and identification. So back to the goo, you guys. The goo is chaos. It's also pure energy. It's pure DNA, pure the atoms and the molecules that build the new butterfly. Pure energy. So it reminds me of Deepak Chopra's calling references to pure potentiality. Chaos is pure potentiality. Carolyn May says, chaos is the classic precursor to transformation, back to goo. So we are entering a time of goo. So we're also unlearning what has served us up to this point. Our society, our culture tends to value knowledge above everything else. We think knowledge is power. If we just have enough knowledge, we can fix anything that's broken. We read the manual, we learn more, we make repairs. But transition isn't about fixing something that's broken. It's about the evolution into something new. And normally, interestingly, here's the paradox. In the neutral zone, we don't need more information, we need less information. We don't need to hold on more tightly, we need to surrender the need for control. It's a time of deep letting go of what no longer serves us and a deep surrender to what is trying to emerge. You know, one of the reasons that we chose Let Go of the Shore for this series meditation song is because we cannot make a powerful, transformative new beginning if we're anchored at the same shore we've always been at. The neutral zone is crossing the ocean, not knowing what the other shore is going to look like, but knowing that there is another shore. And we get to choose where we drop anchor. You get to choose what your new beginning looks like. So we've established that the neutral zone can be uncomfortable. So what do we do with that? We sit with it. I know, that isn't what you wanted to hear. You wanted me to give you something to do. Except this isn't about doing. This is about being in the not knowing. Maria Nemeth says, heroes develop the capacity to sit with paradox and confusion as they occur. They do not jump to premature conclusions. Does that sound like don't make assumptions from the Four Agreements? They allow the amorphous space, the gap, to be there, and they do not try to put something in its place. In this space, you can journey beyond what you currently know. So think about all the masters that we learn from and that we revere. Jesus went into the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights and wrestled with the devil, right? Now we know metaphorically and metaphysically that 40 is the number for completion. So basically, he went into the wilderness until he felt complete, right? Noah and his family spent 40 days and nights in the ark as the flood erased the old world. Only when the waters receded were they able to move on. And then Buddha plopped down under the Bodhi tree and he said, I'm not going to leave until I'm enlightened. And he sat there for as long as it took for him to understand his enlightenment, which was the cause of all suffering. So Gandhi and Martin Luther and Mother Teresa and St. Paul and Muhammad and all of the masters that we learn from, they followed the same pattern. Arnold Toynbee calls it the pattern of withdrawal and return. And frequently, and we particularly saw this with Jesus and Siddhartha, this time apart was marked by wrestling with their demons. Now, those were their inner demons, just so we're clear, right? So nature also flows in this pattern of withdrawal and return. The sap root runs down to the roots, and the geese fly south, and the bears hibernate during the winter. The planet rests and renews itself and gets ready for the new birth in the spring. Bridges makes this observation about this pattern. He says, endings and beginnings with emptiness and germination in between. So the neutral zone is a time of emptiness and germination. The same process is also going on continuously in our lives. As humankind once knew and celebrated, the same rhythm puts us to sleep at night and wakes us in the morning after a dark time full of half-remembered and enigmatic clues. Anybody else had really weird dreams last night during the full moon couple of days? Not last night, but last week. Really? Yeah, seriously bizarre stuff last week. It takes us through the turning year around to an ending which opens out onto a new beginning. And so it is with our lives. A dozen little endings, hardly noticed in the day-to-day rush, plunge us into little wildernesses. A dozen little beginnings taking shape in confusion and emerging unexpectedly into clear form. Only when we're willing to sit in the void, amidst the chaos, and amidst the tension, and amidst the not knowing, when we're willing to sit with that discomfort and listen deeply to what is trying to emerge, it's only after that that we're ready to move into the new beginning, to stretch beyond who or what we thought we were into some amazing new expression of who and what this community is. Let's take that into meditation.
Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. You have all you need, it's all inside of you. Just close your eyes and breathe, and know that you are safe. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. No need to make a plan, your heart shall be your compass. Lift your sails in faith and trust that you will arrive. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. And
so we breathe. We we breathe deeply, we feel the air move all the way down through our body, out our toes, into the richness of the earth, of the mother. And we feel the breath, the air coming all the way back up, shooting out the top of our head, touching the divine. We breathe in so deeply and so thoroughly that we feel our mind calm and our heart open. We feel our shoulders drop, our belly soften, our fingers and toes relax. We listen as the rain falls around us. As we acknowledge and honor nature's wisdom, nature's flow and rhythm, and we allow ourselves to slow down. We allow ourselves to sit in the emptiness, to allow the silence to come apart for a while, to embrace the goo. From the Tao Te Ching, 30 spokes converge on a single hub, but it is in the space where there is nothing that the usefulness of the cart lies. Clay is molded to make a pot, but it is in the space where there is nothing that the usefulness of the clay pot lies. Cut out doors and windows to make a room, but it is in the spaces where there is nothing that the usefulness of the room lies. Therefore, benefit may be derived from something, but it is in nothing that we find usefulness. And so we breathe. We hear the sounds around us, and we invite them into the emptiness, into the nothingness. And we acknowledge the power in the not knowing. In the emptiness, in the space in between.
Let go of the shore. Let the water carry you let go of the shore. Float into the mystery. Float into the mystery. Float into the mystery.
So this is the time of our service where we don't pass a basket. We just express our incredible gratitude for the ongoing generosity and commitment to the very important work of this community. We are so grateful for your gifts of time, talent, and treasure, because as we know, all of those gifts are equally as important. I always forget to say this. If you have paper, there's a basket in the back. And there's many ways to send your gifts through the ethers, which I think Charles Fillmore would love, in order to support the work of this community. Thank you.
Why is one on the water's edge, gazing at the traveler, beckons her to come ashore and stay a while beside her? She stays within the sight of land and watches from a distance, wonders how she'll stay the storm and questions her resistance. And the one true given that she holds, the only truth she knows for certain, this precious gift more dear than gold, this moment that she's living. She lets herself drift to the shore and sits beside the elder who reads the question in her eyes and nods a silent answer. And the one true given that she holds, the only truth she knows for certain, this precious gift more dear than gold, this moment that she's living. She placed each thought that weighs her down like petals on the river, and watch them float away and far to meet the sea's forgiver. And the one true given that she holds, the only truth she knows for certain, this precious gift more dear than gold, this moment that she's living. So cherish every chance you get to let your soul unburden and meet your wise one on the shore, and leave behind your worrying for the one sure given that you hold, the only truth you know for certain, this precious gift more dear than gold, this moment that you're living. Yes, the one true given that you hold, the only truth you know for certain, this precious gift more dear than gold. This moment that we're living.
We're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's stand and share in our unity blessing. Together, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ in each and every one of you. Yes, we do. Together, we extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
I stand for love, I stand for peace, I stand for joy and for release, for what is beautiful and true. I stand for hope, I stand for you. You know our world is in great pain. She needs our loving care again. But there are those who fail to see what we have done and what we need. There is a cost for every act, and now there is no turning back. We burn a bridge, we bang a drum. It's time to rise, the time has come. If you're thinking it's not urgent, that we've got more time to kill, if I'm not the one who changed things, then for heaven's sake, who will? So I will move, and I will climb that mountain one step at a time. I won't be swayed, I will not stop until we've made it to the top, where we will stand for love and peace. We'll stand for joy and for release, for what is beautiful and true. I stand for hope, we'll stand for you, for what is beautiful and true. I stand for hope, I stand for you.
As the light of God
We shine,
as the love of God we embrace, as the power of God we stand in truth, as the presence of God we radiate love. Wherever we are the divine in expression, and all is well with our souls. So this week we allow ourselves to slow down and let go of the shore, trust the process, move forward in faith, and help us clean and paint. Amen? All right. Have a wonderful week, everybody. Bye-bye, our YouTube and Facebook friends. We love you so much. Have a great week.